Hello, my Form 4 student. I hope you are doing well. It's me again, Madam Gracious Kanzini from Educare Tanzania. My Form 4 student, we are proceeding with our chemistry session series, and my Form 4 student, we are proceeding with our amazing topic, which is all about soil chemistry. My student, in this topic, we have several subtopics whereby we have the soil formation, we have the plant nutrients in the soil, but also we have the soil reaction, manure and fertilizers, and also we have the soil fertility and the productivity. My student, in the previous session, we tried to pass through the plant nutrients in the soil, whereby we try to look on the soil nutrient, the agents which can lead to the soil to lose their nutrients, and also we tried to look on the ways in which you can able to manage the soil loss in the soil nutrient loss. So my student, today we are proceeding with our manure, and I hope in the next session tutaendelea na another concept which is fertilizers. But today let us look on the concept of manure. My student, when we talk about manure, simply by definition, manure is the decomposed organic substance derived from animal waste and plant residues containing one or more plant nutrients. Kwamba kumbe ile decomposed, yale mabaki ya mimea ya wanyama ambayo yameoza, so those decomposed organic substance ambazo zimetokana na takataka za animals or the plant residues, yale mabaki ya mimea, so ambazo zenyewe zinakuwa zimecontain two or more plant nutrients. It means that from the plant residues, there is more than one nutrient. It might be the presence of phosphorus, potassium nutrients, and so on. So you can see they combine together. When they combine together is where we are forming the decomposed organic substance ambayo tunaita manure. But my student, we have the types of manure. When we talk about types of manure, simply mean that tuna aina za manure. So there are mainly 3 types of manure, which include the following. There is farmyard manure, there is compost manure, there is green manure. My student, as we proceed, we are going to look one after another. We are going to see in the details what is the farmyard manure, how we can prepare them, how we can produce this farmyard manure, but also the compost manure. Ni jinsi gani tunaweza tukai-make, ni jinsi gani, kwa sababu tumesema manure ni decomposition of organic substance ambavyo zimetokana na zile plant wastes, animal wastes, ambazo zenyewe zinakuwa made up of several nutrients. So sasa hapa tukiangalia katika farmyard manure, it means tutakuja kuona kwamba okay, this is made up of a certain content of the nutrients and it's made from this and this. The same apply to the compost manure as well as the green manure. Now, by starting with the farmyard manure. When we talk about farmyard manure, simply this is kind of manure made from the waste of farm animal. Kwamba farm animals, wale wanyama wanaofugwa kule mashambani. For instance, we talk about cattle, horse, sheep, pig, rabbit and chicken. Kwamba wale wanyama wote ambao wanafugwa, the farm animals, kwamba yale mabaki yao au zile waste product ambazo zinakuwa released from zinakuwa produced na hawa wanyama, ndo zile ambazo zinaenda kutengeneza hii aina ya manure ambayo inaitwa farmyard manure. For instance, tunajua cattle ana produce nini? Tunajua horse, sheep, zote hizi pig, rabbit, chicken, wenyewe wanatoa vinyesi vyao. Wanavyotoa vile vinyesi vyao, sisi tunaitumia kama mbolea. Kwa mfano mzuri, wale ambao wanafuga ng'ombe. Kwenye zizi la ng'ombe utakuta sometime wana collect their wastes, the waste of the cattle, the waste of the sheep, pig, even chicken, kuku. Kuna watu wengine ule uchafu wa kuku wanakusanya. The aim is so easy to form this kind of manure which is farmyard manure. Kwa hiyo hii ni manure ambayo inakuwa made from those wastes from the animal farms, wale wanyama ambayo wanafugwa. Kwa mfano mzuri ndio nimezungumzia cattle, horse, sheep and pigs. Now, something to note from the farmyard manure is that kwamba manure contain various nutrients due to food eaten and its storage before used. Kwamba hii manure inakuwa imecontain varieties of nutrients. Ina maana kunakuwa na rutuba tofauti tofauti kulingana na nini? Food eaten, chakula ambacho kimeliwa na yule mnyama and so forth. But also the storage before used, kwa sababu ile kwamba yule mnyama ameproduce waste. Ile waste haiwezi kutumika tu ghafla baada ya kuwa produce. No. Yule mnyama amekula majani, amekunywa maji, amekula vitu fulani, a lot of things. So unaweza ukakuta akitoa ule uchafu wake, hauwezi ukawa applicable at the same time hapo. So unakuwa storage for some time. Ndio maana mtaona hata kwenye wale ambao wanafanya shughuli za ufugaji, utakuta ule uchafu wa ng'ombe, mbuzi, nguruwe unakuwa unakusanywa kwa muda mrefu mpaka unakauka. So kunakuwa na storage, kunakuwa na time for storage them, yani wanakuwa wanaiacha kwa muda fulani kabla ya kutumika. So yenyewe hii hapa inakuwa imecontain variety of nutrients. But also something to note here in the farmyard manure is manure stored in the optimum air and water to prevent oxidation, which cause heat that loss nitrogen as a gas. Kwamba zenyewe hizi kind of this farmyard manure zinakuwa stored, zinatunzwa sehemu ambayo ni optimum. It is optimum air there is optimum air, also water, ili kuprevent au kuzuia ile oxidation to take place, kwa sababu kama oxidation ita take place itasababisha loss of nitrogen gas, na tunajua kwamba nitrogen is very potential nutrient, essential nutrient for plant growth. It means that kama hii nitrogen itakuwa oxidized, itakuwa removed, itakuwa lost, ile mbolea yako umeichukua, umeenda umeweka kwenye mimea, actually it will be difficult for those plant to gain such kind of nutrient. So itapelekea ile the effect of stagnant growth and so forth. So ili kuweza kumaintain hii nitrogen katika the manure, this manure should be stored in the optimum air and water to prevent the oxidation to take place. But also too much water cause manure leaching, kwamba kukuwa na too much water, that's why the water should be optimum, iwe ya kiasi fulani, iwe na kiwango cha moderate, kwa sababu too much water itasababisha leaching of the manure, mean that the manure will be moved or removed away, washed away from one place to another, na zile nutrients zitakuwa lost na zitatawanyika, zitatapanyika kabisa in different ways, na itakuwa not suitable or not conducive. Now, manure stored in the closed system to avoid any factor that can harm it. Kwamba once it is taken, those wastes of those decomposed waste of those farm animals, zenyewe zinahifadhiwa sehemu ambayo ni closed system. Ndio maana wanakuaga na kama kichemba fulani au makontena fulani ambayo wanakuwa wana store hizi kind of manure. So the aim is to avoid some factors to harm them. For instance, tumeona kwamba ikiwa lived itapelekea loss of, kama ijawa stored sehemu ambayo kuna optimum air and water, tunajua kwamba kutakuwa na loss of nitrogen. Mean that even though ikiachwa tu in the naked place, sehemu ambayo ipo wazi, itapelekea hizi manure, his kind of manure to react or to be affected by different factors or to be harmed and so forth. Now, my students, after looking the concept of farmyard manure, now let us move to another types or category of manure, which is green manure. Tuliona kwamba ziko main 3. So here we are going to look on the green manure. When we talk about green manure, simply this is kind of manure made from ploughing green plant material into the soil. So tunafanya ile ploughing green plant materials, zile plant za kijani. So we are ploughing them into the soil. most plants used are legumes which have nitrogen content, kwamba most of them ambazo zinatumika katika hii ploughing hii ploughing situation ni zile plant au zile mimea jamii ya kunde, legumes plants. For instance tunaongelea zile kunde, yani zile mboga mboga, yani vile ile mimea ya jamii ya kunde yote ambayo obvious inakuwa hayoti kwenda juu bali inaota inasambaa chini. So ile pale itasaidia katika ile retention of the nutrient, but also inakuwa na high nitrogen. They have the high nitrogen content, kwa hiyo itasaidia katika ku retain au ku reserve ile nutrient katika soil. But also now let us look on the advantage of using green manure, kwamba kutumia green manure ina faida gani. Now it maintain and improve the organic matter of the soil. So the manure, green manure yenyewe tunaisambaza juu, tunaifanyia ploughing. So you can see that the main importance or the advantage is to improve the organic matters. So ina increase the organic matters kwenye soil. Also it conserves plant nutrient, kwamba inatunza zile plant nutrient simply kwa sababu zile leguminous plants zenyewe zinakuwa zinasambaa chini, sio ile mimea ambayo inaota kwenda juu ina leave space. No, yenyewe inasambaa kwenda chini, so inakuwa inafunika ardhi, so inapelekea conservation or it conserve, inatunza zile plant nutrient. Another advantage is compost manure, kwamba also this one it is good in the compost manure. Now my student, we are going to look on another category or another types of manure which is compost manure. Tuliona kwamba manure imekuwa divided into 3 types, ambapo kuna farmyard manure, kuna green manure and compost manure. Now when we talk about compost manure, simply what does it mean? Now compost manure is made from different types of decayed organic matter. Kwamba hii yenyewe ni compost, kwamba it is made, inatokana na aina tofauti tofauti ambazo ni mabaki ya mimea ambayo yameoza, decayed organic matter. For instance, we have the animal waste and the plant residuals or plant material only. So you can see those decayed organic matters such as the animal wastes as well as the plant residual or plant material only. It has high nutrient content, kwamba hii compost manure ina high nutrient content. You see? So now how can we prepare this compost manure? The preparation of compost manure, it involves 2 main stages, kwamba yenyewe ina involve 2 main stages for the preparation. For instance, we have the site selection, but also we have the preparation methods, mean that kuna njia mbalimbali ambazo zitatumika katika kufanya katika kuitengeneza hii kind of compost manure. But site selection now, let us see what does it mean. When we talk about site selection of preparing the compost manure, here it means that the place compost can be prepared, can be selected the following factor. Mean that site selection, maana tunaangalia eneo fulani. Sasa hiyo selection of the site, the place, tunakuwa tuna deal na criteria au na factor mbalimbali. So the different factors can be involved or employed so as we can able to make a selection of these sites where we can make this kind of compost manure. So the first factor is the drainage. So the first we consider the drainage. Another is direction of the prevailing wind, kwamba tunaangalia je, upepo hapa unakuwa katika mwelekeo gani, si ikatokea kwamba upepo una affect this kind of manure. So tunaangalia site, hii site upepo unavuma kwenda wapi na unavuma kwa kiasi gani. But also we are considering the size of the farm, sehemu ambayo hiyo site size, ukubwa wake. Another issue is all about the accessibility. So after site selection, then we made this kind of compost manure. Will it be accessible? The site will it be accessible for people to afford them and so forth? Now, these factors will lead us on how we can prepare the compost manure by using the method or this kind of site selection. Now let us start with the drainage. Drainage, it should be placed in the drainage, cause the liquid to run out, leaving it empty or dry, which prevent leaching of nutrient and to ensure good aeration, which means that introduce air into the manure. Kwamba sehemu, if the site will be drainage, kwamba ili tuweze kuprepare this compost manure, tumeona kwamba criteria ya kwanza lazima tu base na site selection, na kwenye site selection lazima tu consider factor of drainage factor, kwamba hiyo sehemu ambayo tunataka kudevelop hiyo compost manure lazima kuwe na drainage, ambayo hii drainage yenyewe ina cause the liquid to run out, also leaving the empty or dry, but also it prevents the leaching when the area or the place it is made up of drainage system. So we can see that leaching of the nutrient and ile aeration, good aeration tend to take place in the drainage area or site. So this will introduce air to manures. Kwa hiyo hii itapelekea introducing of air to manure kwa sababu kutakuwa na good aeration. Alafu kutakuwa na ile leaching extent leaching ambayo itapelekea washing or removal of those nutrients. But also we are talking about the factor of direction on the prevailing wind. The compost manure preparation should not place in the place where wind blow from compost manure to the settlement. Kwamba ile wind inavyokuwa ina blow, upepo unavyokuwa unavuma, usiyokuwa unavuma unasomba zile kind of the manure to the settlement, kwamba makazi ya watu. Mean that it means hapa kwenye site tunaangalia sehemu ambayo it is just from far away from the people settlement, kwenye makazi ya watu. Kwa hiyo lazima ili kuprepare hii compost manure lazima to consider the direction of the wind, prevailing wind, kwamba je, upepo unavovuma this manures kwamba huu upepo unavovuma hauvumi kutoka kwenye compost manure kwenda kwenye settlement. That is the main things to consider. But also the reason is to prevent bad odors to settlement. Kitu kikubwa cha kuconsider hii prevailing wind or blowing of the wind direction ni kusaidia kuzuia zile harufu, kwa sababu haya ni mabaki ya viumbe hai, mabaki ya mimea, zina decompose pamoja. Kwa hiyo ule mchanganyiko wa haya mavitu yote inapelekea those harufu, napelekea zile harufu mbaya, harufu ambazo zinakera. Kwa hiyo zile harufu katika settlement, katika watu, actually itakuwa so suitable kwa mazingira yao, itakuwa so suitable kwa wao, watakuwa wana inhale bad smell, itakuwa inawa disturb actually. So ili kuavoid hii lazima wa consider site selection category, lakini kwa kuangalia direction of the prevailing wind. Another is the size of the farm. Size of the farm, here we are talking about ukubwa au eneo lenyewe. So the compost manure should be located at the center of the farm whereby compost manure is to be used. Kwamba lazima iwe located kwenye center ambapo ile manure itaweza kuwa used, itaweza kutumika. And also the reason is easily in transport around the farm. Kingine ni kwamba hivi, why the size of the farm? Because ikiwa located in the center of the farm, it will be easy to transport them around the farm. Itakuwa ni rahisi kuisafirisha, kuisambaza, kufanyaje katika mazao ambayo unayatumia and so forth. But also we are talking about accessibility. Accessibility here, the site should is accessible for easy transportation of the material used, kwamba those manures or those material to be used in the compost manure, so the area should be accessible, kwamba ile site, ile place iwe rahisi kuwa accessible, isije ikawa tena ni ngumu, inaingia gharama, inakuwa changamoto katika transportation and so forth. Now let's just look preparation method. In preparation method, the compost manure can be prepared by using two methods. The first one is preparation by using the pit method. Another is preparation by using a stack method or heap method. Now, preparation by using pit method. Pit method hapa tunaongelea yale mashimo. So the following are the procedures used to prepare the compost manure by using the pit method. Kwamba the first one is dig the compost pit. It should be about 1 meter deep. Kwamba ile shimo lazima liende mita 1, liende deep chini kabisa. And 1.5 mpaka 2 meters wide. Upana wake uende mita 1.5 mpaka mita 2. And of a suitable length, na length iwe ni suitable kwa ajili ya kufanyia development ya hizo compost manure.